tonight. It's on Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Chicago Bears.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive.
And leading them out, a man who has led his team to the conference championship game the last 2 seasons, winning it 2 years ago. Here's Joe Burrow.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll go again to Jones.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
11 MP. 11 MP.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This defense for the Bears, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to block.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From midfield now, Burrow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. Burrow will throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
11 Thomas. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Panthers.
K.J. Osborne,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Panthers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Swim.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
When you look at this defense,
they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now.
Back deep to return is Marvin Mims.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Here's Burrow. The left side completion to Jones. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get set.
And they go play action now. Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. Deebo Samuel, 30 yards. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You've just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you've got that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. That is incomplete.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there?
And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
a great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here's Nixon. This taken in right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score it here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Throwing again, Murray. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Murray.
Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Second down, Murray sets to throw.
Quickly to Thielen here.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. Now Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the Panthers' 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline.
Intentional
And
ground.
yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Murray now to throw. Keeps himself upright. Forced out to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a 3rd person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good.
Here we go, here we go.
10 brings up 3rd and inches.
11 MT, 11 Thomas, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow on 3rd down. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And finally taken down at the 34. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11, 11
They're
minus,
passing
11
here.
minus.
Joe Burrow got his man complete over the middle. It's Osborne. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
11 MT, 11,
And
11.
Burrow going to throw again. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
Can.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
11, 11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Burrow's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we come upon halftime, past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action, set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murray. That's a quick slant. He finds Adam Thielen. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards.
They do go for it. It's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's good.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
6 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Touchdown, Bears! Evan Ingram, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. That time a 6-play drive, and Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Here's Burrow. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Second and 20. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The problem was a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. First down, Murray. Out to the flat here for Johnson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. He'll find Thielen working the middle. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Murray again. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. It's Marte Mapu, and the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Down at the 41. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
1 quarter remains here on this Thursday night match. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
11.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
And the Panthers first down.
12. Dot. 42.
Now it's Burrow.
And Jones has it over the middle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now Burrow changing things up here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
11. 12.
Up the middle, Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
11 MC.
Now Burrow.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining.
This.
On 1, ready?
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
11 MT. Take. Dot.
Connor is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he returns this to the 22. Onto the field now come the Bears. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A short throw to Ingram.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
now second and
Murray now.
at the 26-yard line.
Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Panthers are going to take possession. Got it at the 42-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Fowler. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with a 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here we go.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. So they came in here facing a very tall task going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding